About 1.5 years ago, after I retired from the officers team of NG Toastmasters, I decided to move on. I was trying to test an idea that am I have the ability to use my interest to generate money? If the answer is yes, then the mind means I have the ability to use my interest as my lifetime career. So, in order to test this idea, I decided to start a project of running a personal studio, 个人工作室. And I chose the field of presentation and slide design. The reason is quite interesting since it is neither my major nor the lectures or courses or the trainings I have taken. It is just comes from a simple idea that I like presentation and slide design, and I believe I'm good at this. So, to start this project, the first thing I do is writing a blog. And I set a goal for myself. I want to see how far can I reach after writing 100 articles inside a blog. And therefore, writing 100 articles inside the blog has become the first milestone of this project. Well, after I started, the challenges and the frustration comes. First, few people actually read the articles I wrote. Well, few usually equals to 0. And also, the articles I wrote is hard to understand and unable to convey my idea, mostly because of my poor writing skill. Moreover, there are already a lot of competitors inside this field, and they were already the experts since long time ago. So it is hard for me to find a suitable niche and competition advantages inside. So, during the whole process, actually I gave up this project for 3 times because it just seemed hopeless. But every time I gave up, there's a voice inside of me told me that, hey Bill, cheer up. You haven't seen the first milestone yet. Keep going. And those darkest moments, those hopeless moments, reaching the first milestone has become the only reason that kept me going. And gradually, I regained my confidence again. I started to divide the big challenges into smaller ones and solve them one by one. I restarted, kept writing the articles and promoting my blog and refining my writing skills. That's very important. And during the whole process, I have to say, nothing inside the project comes from some magical reason or great turning point. Every changes comes from the efforts and devotions being taken. And as the problem gradually being solved, I'm getting closer and closer to my goal. And finally, I reached my first milestone last month, the 100 articles inside my blog. Right now, slide art toasters is already getting better and better than before. Its fans page has nearly 1,800 fans, and there are more than 200,000 people has visited my blog, and it is going to hold the 4th workshop. And this workshop, people are willing to pay $1,500 to participate in a 1-day workshop. The tickets is sold out within a day, and the price is still growing. All of this may not be a big deal at all compared to those great things done by those great people. But compared to the moment I start, it does achieve something. And most important of all, it gave me the courage and the confidence to go on. So here is what I want to share in my today's story. Sometimes start of something new is just like start of a long journey. When you see the first milestone, you will know you're in the right track. But before you see the first milestone, you need to have faith, belief, and confidence beforehand. If you believe you're good at writing, then just start writing your blog. If you believe you want to become a great traveler in the future, then just start your journey. If you want to become a great designer, then just start designing something. And if you believe you have a skill of translation, then why not start translating something interesting? Remember, you will never be ready to start. So the best time to start is always right now. In NTU Toastmasters, we all share a common faith that one day we will shine on the stage. Though the goal seems far, here NTU Toastmasters is actually a good place for us to find our first milestone and reach our first milestone. I would like to share a sentence as my conclusion. To start, you don't have to be good. But to be good, you have to start. Wishing we all can find our first milestone, reach our first milestone, and fulfill our dreams eventually. Toastmasters of the evening.